Promoting inclusion within the classroom is a significant aspect of providing quality education to all students. With the prominence of diversity within school communities such as culture, religion, socioeconomic status, and various learning styles and abilities, it is important for schools to adopt inclusive practices that celebrate and value each of these differences. This can be achieved by incorporating the 7 principles of inclusive education into the school environment. This includes providing access and participation to schooling, valuing diversity, ensuring local decisions and adjustments are made, implementing a new framework for resource allocation, matching pedagogy with student needs, delivering responsive programs and services, and collaborating for better outcomes. To support this framework, teachers can use resources to promote an inclusive culture within their classroom. This is Our Communitree, a resource developed to celebrate all students as individuals. This resource highlights 2 of the 7 principles of inclusive education: valuing diversity as it recognizes differences by acknowledging that each student brings their own strengths and abilities to the classroom, and matching pedagogy with student needs as it helps develop social and emotional skills by building self-esteem through positive, self-reflective activities. This also allows the teacher to expand their quality practice by determining any learning adjustments that may be required to meet individual learner needs. Our Communitree would be initiated at the beginning of the year through a health lesson focusing on personal, social, and community health, where each student will create their own little tree. They would start by identifying 3 personal strengths that are attached to their tree in the shape of leaves. Week by week, students will be given time to add another leaf to their growing tree. This resource will be displayed on the classroom wall for students to watch their trees grow over the year. It will also allow the class to see how each student is different from one another and has their own strengths, skills, and abilities that are a valuable contribution to the classroom. With the regular addition of developing strengths, the bare classroom wall will flourish into a forest of achievements. This resource aligns with multiple content descriptors from Foundation to Year 6 within the Australian curriculum. Therefore, it is well suited for all primary year levels. The aim of this resource is to help establish a safe and supportive environment where each student can feel a sense of belonging. It will help students recognise, respect, and appreciate differences, ultimately reducing racism, bullying, and discrimination, while promoting friendship, cooperation, and unity. This resource will also fulfill the social and emotional needs of students by developing their self-esteem as they identify their personal strengths and celebrate their achievements. According to Maslow's hierarchy of needs, this resource fulfills the psychological needs of students as it symbolizes the value of each individual and prompts them to focus on positive attributes that help develop confidence. By fulfilling these needs, Our Communitree intends to empower students to participate and perform at their full potential. There were several policies that influenced the development of this resource. Significantly, the Melbourne Declaration on Educational Goals for Young Australians and the Disability Standards for Education. The Melbourne Declaration includes 2 goals. The first is that all Australian schooling promotes equity and excellence. This is observed in the classroom resource as its representation contributes to a socially cohesive society by promoting respect and appreciation for cultural, social, and religious diversity. The second goal is that all Australians become successful learners, confident and creative individuals, and active and informed citizens. Through this, our students evolve into successful learners as they are motivated to reach their full potential, confident and creative individuals by having a sense of self-worth, self-awareness and personal identity, and active and informed citizens as they understand, acknowledge and appreciate Australia's diversity. The Disability Standards for Education clarify the obligations of education and training providers and seeks to ensure that students with disability can access and participate in education on the same basis as other students. In compliance with the standards, this resource helps eliminate discrimination and demonstrates the importance of celebrating diversity within the classroom. In relation to the principles of inclusive education, these policies, along with the resource, promote the social and emotional well-being of all students by supporting the idea that every individual is a significant part of the classroom, and with effective implementation, these inclusive practices promote quality educational provision for all students. Our Communitree reiterates the notion of inclusion and serves as a reminder that we are all different, unique, and important contributors to the learning environment, and that ultimately we must work together to grow together.